boy! Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance, everybody. My name is Christopher Bell. I'm a certified public accountant. I'm a long-term boglehead investor. I'm author of the book, Stop Being a Broke Loser. And I'm honestly kind of attracted to Jeremy Lefebvre if he was a chick. Now, apparently, this is Jeremy in the female form. Not too bad. Not too bad, Lefebvre. I'll give you that. You make a hot chick. But dang, Jeremy Lefebvre's Instagram is a freaking goldmine. That's not the purpose of this video. We're not going to look at this too much, but look at some of these freaking images, man. You can totally entrust your financial life with somebody like this. Oh boy. Woo, Lefebvre. Ooh, back in the day when Lefebvre actually worked out and wasn't stressed about all the stocks getting annihilated. But yeah, you should go check out his Instagram. Oh, this is a funny one. You should check out his Instagram and have some laughs. So apparently this is Jeremy's image of himself at age 70. Net worth $4.2 billion. Yeah, man, all your stocks are doing great, bro. I'm sure you're going to have $4.2 billion. Anyway, this is Lefebvre's Instagram. Go check it out. However, the purpose of this video is to watch Jeremy talk about how everybody is a moron that doesn't buy Tesla stock. Apparently, people like me are not sophisticated enough to understand why we should buy the dip of Tesla. So let's watch Lefebvre and his amazing analysis here. Number one, and see what he has to say.
Good old Tesla my Tesla. So
Tesla my Tesla, tattoo my atu, honest my blondest. He's the stupidest nicknames.
Tesla had unbelievable earnings. I mean, ridiculous. Like, it doesn't get better than that. Elon Musk had a lot of great stuff to say on the conference call. Like, I couldn't imagine that earnings have been any better in the conference call as well.
Yeah, he even mentioned that they're not even producing the $25,000 Tesla, which just shows me that this company is not going to be a mass market adopted car company, okay? They can't, the average person cannot afford this stupid car. Oh, it's only $46,000. Yeah, that's affordable to the average American family. It's going to take over the world. Everybody's going to have a Tesla. Okay.
Like, it couldn't have been any better, okay? But as somebody that also owns Tesla stock, right? I own, oh man, I started.
Man, he's coughing up some of that you-know-what from his adventures down at the Canadian truck stop. And of course he still owns Tesla stock, because he has to. Because this stock is the only reason his public portfolio isn't in the red for all-time returns. Because he sank millions of dollars into freaking trash companies like Tattoo Truckers Taint and Corsair my Corsair. What a freaking joke. He can't sell it, but he should. He'd actually be really intelligent to do that, but you know he's not going to.
I started choking. I think Elon Musk was trying to choke me, so I wouldn't say anything negative about Tesla stock. But, you know, as somebody that has, you know, many hundreds of thousands of dollars invested in this stock, I got to talk about the risks with the stock, right? There's two core risks with Tesla.
You've seen this commercial before, right?
Yes, I'm going to get an ad blocker. Shut up.
The first one, everybody knows that. It's the PE ratio, right? It trades at very high PE ratios, 276 PE ratio. If you look at the forward PE ratio, we're probably at, you know, it depends on where earnings shake out. I would say we're anywhere between an 80 forward PE on this company right now, or at worst, maybe 120 forward PE, and that's if it's much less profitable than I expect, okay? So, yeah.
I'm actually surprised he has a stock that even has a PE ratio. If you look at his portfolio, it's all unprofitable garbage trash. Because he put a small investment in Tesla, and Tesla went on a massive bull run, insane bull run, and now he thinks he's a genius. And look what freaking happened. His portfolio has been getting wrecked, and it is glorious to watch.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's high, right? I think everybody knows that. And price to sales ratio, all those things, like, obviously Tesla trades high. But I think there's one other risk with this stock, and the fact is the automobile business, the car business, has been pretty darn strong recently. As we've seen, even used car prices have gone insane. And the automobile business is, at the end of the day, a cyclical business, right? And so if all of a sudden, you know...
Yeah, your freaking grift is a cyclical business, boy. Before you know it, you're going to be selling your butt because nobody's going to subscribe to your channel or pay you up to $20,000 for your garbage course when everybody's seen that you're a garbage investor.
We go through any sort of recession, which Elon Musk himself has talked about a potential of a recession, that he thinks there's going to be a recession in the spring or summertime of this year, or at the latest in 23. That's what Elon Musk says now. You know, we could all debate if that's going to happen or not, and time just has to tell, right? But I will say, if there's a recession, Tesla's not going to hit the growth rates that they're expected to hit, just flat out. You know, you can hit those sort of growth rates when everything's going great and people are buying, you know, cars left and right, and there's cheap financing and interest rates are super low and everybody's feeling good. But as soon as that goes away, you're going to have some quarters that end up starting to miss numbers, which could end up missing a yearly numbers, which could end up missing the next yearly numbers, which, you know, all these things kind of compound on themselves. And so then you have to start, you know, bringing back projections for even several years out, right?
Wow. I think he's been watching my channel. I've said that 1,000 times. Tesla's growth rates are not going to continue. The full maturity value of this car company is not nearly close to $1 trillion, especially because they can't even produce a car that's affordable to the masses. It's common freaking sense, okay? But of course, it's the future, bro! Please. And I still don't get why he's not selling it. He's made like 2,000%. Sell it, you freaking moron.
And so when I look at Tesla Maestro, I think those are two main risks: valuation and the potential of a recession in which, you know, the automobile business just goes like this for a time period. The good news is, I think even in a recession, Tesla would likely still grow their business. So that's the good news. The bad news is I doubt they're growing 50% plus in a recession scenario. If they do, they're the sick.
Yeah, and when that happens, they miss one quarter. Woo! Annihilation. I cannot wait.
Company in the history of mankind. That's all I'll say about that, because you know, that's a hard one for me to see. So when I look at Tesla, I look at a stock that I think the folks that understand Tesla and what they're going after, I think.
All right, so here's where he acts like he's sophisticated and he understands Tesla, and all the morons like me, we just don't get it, bro. And I'll show you what he's talking about in a second. Oh, I'm so smart, sophisticated.
Most of us kind of understand, like, it's not nearly as expensive as people that aren't really educated on the stock make it out to be, right? I think
you're not educated.
if you're a little uneducated when it comes to Tesla stock, you look at this one and it's like an 80 or 100 Ford P or whatever, right? And you're like, oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. Ford trades at this and GM trades at this. But when you really understand what Tesla has for growth rates and what Tesla's doing and what their underlying business model is going to over the next 5-10 years, you start to realize, oh, this isn't that expensive. But
right now at roughly $850 billion market cap, when the next car company by market cap is like $250 billion, it produces like 10 times as many cars in revenue per year. Oh, but you don't understand. Tesla is insanely overvalued. Now, let me show you what Lafufu's talking about. Here's where he thinks Tesla's going, okay? And if you don't understand this, if you don't see the potential for Tesla because of this video, then you're just a moron. So this is why Lafufu thinks you're unsophisticated for not understanding Tesla. They're gonna make robots! Didn't you see the dancing robot video? Wouldn't be surprised if Lafufu started using this as the intro to his videos, because apparently he got rid of Big Cigar A or whatever. Dun, 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 dun. So this is the reason that I'm a moron and I don't understand Tesla. Just put on a spandex suit and dance on a stage, and apparently you're good. Company's gonna go to $1 trillion. Oops, wrong video.
Just because it's not that expensive doesn't mean we can't go back to the $500, $600 range. If all of a sudden you get some recession fears,
or even lower. Honestly, in my opinion, I don't think this company's worth more, at a maximum, $200 billion, $250 billion. In my humble opinion. I don't see it being bigger than Toyota. I'm sorry. It's ridiculous. Especially if they can't produce a mass market car. It's a freaking fad, okay? All the other car companies are going to be making electric vehicles. Tesla right now is in the lead because they started the whole movement. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Do you really think that's going to last forever? Are you really going to risk a huge part of your portfolio? Because I know a lot of you clowns have massive positions in Tesla. Are you really going to risk your future on such a risky freaking stock? If you want to, you go right ahead. I'm not.
And you continue in this risk-off market, this baby could easily go back down to $500, $600. So I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility at all. But Man, I gotta say, if this one did ever fall back down there, I mean, with how impressed I've been with the numbers, I would be actually tempted to, believe it or not, actually start buying Tesla again. You know, if this was to actually fall to those.
Now, before he actually got in at a good price, buying it now just shows what a freaking moron he is, okay? This car company is not a $500 billion car company. It's not. I'm sorry. It's a freaking car company. Go look at my video where I talk about the earnings. They make cars. Car companies, the largest car companies, $250 billion market cap. Tesla is not worth $500 million. I don't care if it stays there for the next 2, 3, 4 years. It ain't worth that much. It's a freaking bubble. And of course, this freaking moron, oh, it dipped, so I'm going to buy it. Just like his other stocks, the dip can keep dipping. The dip can dip and dip and dip and dip.
Those sorts of ranges, and that's saying a lot because I have not been a buyer of the stock in obviously quite a while. So I've just been a holder, if anything, or a seller. So yeah, but I gotta say they've done nothing but impress me quarter after quarter after quarter, and just blow my mind essentially. Okay,
man, please blow my mind. Oh,
thank you.
Thank you. I'm Elon Musk. Anyway, yeah, that's more insight from LaFufu. So, and of course he's talking about Cathie Wood and going over her trash freaking stocks. I'm sure, Cathie was all the rage last year, and I called it, said her portfolio was hot garbage. And of course now she's getting schwacked, and the last thing holding her up is La Tesla. And then once it goes, oh boy, it's going to be a glorious day. I know he'll panic sell. I'll buy the dip! Yeah, okay. Anyway, that's it. Hope you liked it. Go check out his Instagram. You can see all his ridiculousness that he has on here. What was he doing earlier? What is this? Hey, guys! All right, talk to you later. Cheers!